What's the one simple thing your freelance translator cover letter has to do? Easy. Get them to read your CV. That's it. Nothing more. So it needs to be short, spike interest, and deliberately omit key information. With that focus, writing your cover letter to an agency is dead simple, and in this video we're going to show you exactly how to do it. Hi, I'm Dennis Brown, and our company has been dealing with freelance translators for over 20 years. In this video, I'm going to quickly cover the 5 key things your cover letter must get right and how to get maximum benefit from each one. Step 1 is to create an intriguing subject line. Your subject line should do 2 things: identify what your email is about and pique the reader's interest to continue. So, first of all, your purpose. You're offering your services, so you need to make that clear. You could state this directly, or it can be inferred by stating your language pair, specialisation and translator. That should be enough. It'll be obvious to the agency that you're offering your services. And the shorter wording will free up space. Now you need to give the agency a strong reason to continue on and read your email. Do that by luring them in with something they want. Now you should already have pinpointed this when crafting your CV. It'll be your strong point, the benefit you can bring the agency. And that will generally be a quality indicator, something the agency will see as indicating your translations are going to be of high standard. So work this benefit in with an adjective or a short descriptive phrase, keeping the length to 10 words or so. Here are some examples of possible cover letter subject lines if you want to highlight that you're experienced and quality focused. What agency wouldn't want to read more? Now in step 3, I'm going to give you a proven structure for the body of your email that works a treat. But before that, there's something else you need to get right. Step 2, use the right greeting. It's important to personally address your email if at all possible. That means researching the agency's website to find the person to write to. And if you can't get this from the website, consider phoning the agency. I'd recommend being straight up and saying you're a freelancer about to send in your CV and you want to address your email to the person who'll be reviewing it. There's a good chance that'll work. Now bear in mind that many agencies will simply delete a generic or multi-recipient email, so you need to avoid the appearance of that at all costs. Here are some options if there isn't an obvious individual to address. Personally, I wouldn't use the HR manager unless the company is large enough to likely have a separate HR department. That's because it can look as if you haven't researched the agency or you're just sending a one-size-fits-all email. Step 3. Craft a compelling body section. Split the body of your cover letter into 3 parts: your personalisation, your offer, and then your close. Start by making your email specific to the company, tying your offer in to what they do. Mention their services, their languages, or specialisation, whatever is most relevant in your case. This personalises your email and shows it's not one of those generic mass mail-outs that agencies hate so much and that seldom get past first base. It also shows the company you've researched them. So straight away they'll think your offer will be relevant and your CV worth reading. A single sentence should be enough. Next, your offer. This should expand on the benefit conveyed in your subject line and neatly reflect your CV's bio statement and its overarching focus. But remember, the idea is simply to get the agency to read your CV. So you want to keep it brief, very brief even. Just a few salient points to entice the agency into wanting to read more. A sentence or 2 summary statement followed by a few bullet points of supporting evidence is good. This is reader-friendly, meaning it's easy to scan, and the bullet points are visually appealing and grab the attention. And don't forget to focus on the benefit you can provide the agency. Here's an example. It's essential not to try to cover everything here, so make sure you hold key information back. Otherwise, there'd be no reason for the agency to even open your CV. For example, I recommend against giving your rates in your cover letter. Now, finish the body section with your close. That means asking for something. You could ask them to consider or read your CV, or to add you to their database. Perhaps that you look forward to the opportunity of working with them. Now, many freelancers will say, I look forward to discussing how we can work together or discussing things further. But that's probably better suited to your private clients. When reviewing translator CVs, the agency's focus will typically be just on seeing if you're suitable to enter in their database or to trial. They're unlikely to want to discuss things at that stage, so why ask for something they're not going to want to do? Step 4. Finish with a professional signature. In reading your cover letter, the agency will be on the lookout for signals that you're the sort of translator they want to be working with. And having a smart and appealing signature is exactly that. Firstly, it shows the agency you're an established professional translator, which immediately sets you apart from the newbie and inexperienced translator resumes agencies are flooded with. It also broadcasts that you care about presenting a professional image. And if you care about that, they'll think you're also likely to care about the quality of your translations. You're ticking all the right boxes. Step 5 is to ensure you have the right style. You're a professional offering professional services, so your style should be professional. It's a business letter, so keep it fairly formal. Casual and chatty certainly is not the right approach. That could give the impression you'll take your translations rather casually as well, so you might not always meet professional standards. Now, a bit of marketing sell is fine. Agencies want to see you're confident and competent, but don't overdo it, because too much fluff could get them wondering if you're more hype than substance. Make sure your email is visually attractive, not jumbled up or a bit untidy. That would advertise to the agency your translations might be messy too. Plenty of white space is good, short paragraphs and decent spacing between them. And your wording should be succinct, direct and to the point. That makes it easy for the agency to quickly grasp the essentials and see that they need to have a good look at your CV. Step 6. I'm going to add a 6th step here, even though it really goes without saying. You need to thoroughly proof your email before sending. The need for perfection applies just as much to writing your cover letter as it does to your translator CV. A typo, spelling mistake or awkward wording will give the impression you don't check your work very thoroughly, which really isn't the impression you want to give. So that's it, the 5 key steps to writing a successful freelance translator cover letter and getting the agencies to read your CV. Now head over to our blog article for our summary infographic of these key steps. And also check out our related post on the 10 keys to an ideal translator CV and some of our other popular guides and articles for freelancers. If you like this video, please share the link and subscribe to our YouTube channel right now. And of course we have other videos you might like as well. Thanks for watching.